Good morning, nieces and nephews. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Some of you guys sent photos to Uncle Charles of shenanigans and activities you guys were up to this past weekend. And it was beautiful pictures and looked like you guys had a great time. Uncle is always happy to see you guys doing great. Okay, doing great. Whether it's with trading or non-trading stuff, Uncle loves it. I feel very grateful that you guys would share these stuff with me. It means a lot. All right. I say you guys are my nieces and nephews, but really you guys are my brothers and sisters. All right. I appreciate you guys. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. We had a new all-time high close. Okay, the previous all-time high close was 484.3. New all-time high close was 484.5. We had that bearish counterattack from the Bears, and where they closed around 582.3 ish. No follow through. That area ended up becoming a buy zone. No follow through. I'm sorry to the Bears. They needed to break down 582.3 for that setup to play out. Market makers said no and chose to consolidate instead, guys. We have a new setup though. We have a new setup. One setup doesn't work, then it's on to the next one. It's like riding a bus. You miss one bus, you move on, you catch the next bus, because there's always another one coming. Speaking of buses, we do have an inside candle setup, okay, where the child candle, that's Friday's candle, is within the range of the preceding candle, which is the mother candle. Okay, that's October 17th candle. The chop range, or the inside candle range, is 582.3. Once again, that important level, up to 586. Okay, anything between 582.3 to 586 means we are in consolidation. We are in the chop phase. Okay, however, if we can break the chop range starting with 582.3, bearish. Okay, that is the level based on where the counterattack from the Bears are, and also the bottom of the range of the mother candle's low. So breaking down 582.3 would be, well, it's about 582 actually, but either way, breaking that level down would be bearish, and put lower targets and play 581, 579.5, 578, 576.5 or lower. Look to short is my trade idea. Okay, look to short below 582.3 and 581. If market makers does not give us the bearish setup and they decide to break out resistant levels instead, we want to trade that unbiasedly. Okay, 584.5 and 586 are resistant levels to watch. Okay, I'm updating the levels here based on this setup. So if we can clear 584.5 and 586, I would be bearish. If we break down 582.3 and 581, I would be bullish. And I would be bearish if we break down 582.3 and 581, and I would be bullish if we break out 584.5 and 586. Anything in between is chop, guys. So if you're trading the chop, be very defensive with any gains level to level, or scalp it. All right, triple Q also an inside candle setup here. The bottom of the range is at 491. If we break down 491 based on this setup, that's bearish. I do have a support at 490 and 487.5. Break down 491, 490 and 487.5 are in play. And below 47.5, I got 485.5, 483.6, and 481.2-ish. Okay, these are all fib levels. If we can stay above 491, and we got to clear next resistant levels, okay? The 5 DMA is around 493. Okay, we're going to have to get above the 5 DMA. I do have a fib level 493.7. So we got a cluster of levels here, okay? But the levels that I'd be watching is the 5 DMA 493, and then I have a level at 494.5 and 496 with 497.5. Okay, so the levels I'll be referencing to trade today: 493, 494.5, 496, and 497.5. if we are to be bullish, those levels must clear. I would be bull biased based on a setup above 496. Okay, if we break down 491, I would be bearish with those lower targets in play. NVDA also has an inside candle setup. Bottom of the chop range is 136.8. If that level fails, we are bearish at 135, 133, 131.5, and 130 all in play. If we are to be bullish, we have to break out the chop range, and the top is at 141. So we have to break out 137 point. Well, I have a resistance at 139. Okay, 139 and 141. Those are the levels that must clear. It's around 137 right now. You can reference 130. Well, the last week's low was 137.2. I mean, we can try to reference that. So look to long above 137.3 and 139. All right. I will be bull bias and favor the chops over bullishly. And we can get above 141. That would also cancel the double top. All right. But if this double top is serious, it needs to break down 136.8. Based on this setup too, that would be bearish with the lower targets in play. Look to short below 136.8. Look to long above 139 and 141. Tesla still chopping like a broken record. Still chopping. Still 217.5 and 216 must fail to be bearish. Let's see if they can finally end the chop range. And if it's to be bullish, 219, 220.5, 222, and 223.5 all must clear. Above 223.5, I would be bullish and favor the chop over bullishly. All right, just look to react, guys. IWM getting a little bit of selling pressure from last week, but not quite bullish or not quite bearish just yet. Can the bears finally show follow through? Let's see. But they're gonna have to break down 224.5 and to put 222, 220 or lower in play. But either way, 224.5 must break down. If it does, look to short. And if 226 and 228 clears, that's bullish. Don't argue with the price action. Look to long if it does. Okay, guys. Option flow from last week, still a very bearish. Lots more puts than calls, guys. Okay, for the medium term, I guess November, December. Calls short term, not looking too good for them. Okay, we'll see how the day goes, but definitely a lot more puts. 4.1 million in puts compared to 250,000 in calls. Wow. Triple Q, very bearish as well, but not as lopsided. 1.3 million in puts, 1 million in calls. Not as lopsided. Still overall bearish though. IWM bearish as well. This is a January 17th put for 200 strike price. They have plenty of time on it. Goodness. Tesla, this one's bullish. 225 strike price. Are they gonna finally bounce today? October 25th expiration date. We'll see. And NVDA bullish, October 25th expiration date, 141 strike price. Yeah, it's still consolidating. All right. Well, that's what Uncle has for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' time. Let's kick some market makers' ass this week. Didn't have much volatility last week, but I'm thinking we will this week. So let's get it. Peace.